Hello, Darklings! I'm DarkMinaTheGone, but you can call me Minna. And today I'm doing a demon. A black rose demon, I guess. I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out. Okay, now that I have my face on and look, not quite as dead, still weird, but not quite as dead, we're gonna get into this. So, the demon that I'm making today is so more or less based off of these horns. I bought these horns at a, there's a feather on them, but I bought these horns at a convention, like kind of impulse bought them, because I thought they were pretty and they were cool, and I've been wanting to do a demon character based off them, so we'll see if this demon character sticks around or not. Probably not, to be honest, but we'll see. But to further continue, like, making this character, I have my demonically cute earrings, and then my demonically cute ribcage that I am still insanely in love with. I love this ribcage necklace so much. So with all the horns, the knife earrings, and the ribcage, we are making this demon. So basically the plan right now is that it's going to have rose stuff. So the color palette is black and green. We're sticking to that. We're making it very monochrome. I have a thing for monochrome things, so we're sticking to the monochrome, green and black, and then I'm gonna try to interpret some black rose elements into it. So let's get right into it. First things first, I'm gonna powder down my face, because I'm gonna be using a lot of black, I assume, and I want my cheeks to be as white as possible, so I don't want that black to come down and fall on all of this and ruin everything. So I'm trying to white this out quite a bit, obviously. We're just going in. We're going way in. So using the horns and the earrings and the ribcage, I drew up this concept to kind of give me an idea of where I want to go with this makeup. So like I said, very green with lots of black rose elements. I'm super excited for across the nose, and let's just, jump right in. So first things first, because I'm like that, is I'm gonna do my eyebrow highlight. It's a highlight now. My highlight. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite palettes. Part of the Bratz collection from Revolution it's the Jade one, and it is so pretty. So using like my outfit in the Jade palette is what I used to get this highlight, and then using Self-Expression in the same palette, we're gonna go down basically on the eyebrow bone. Okay. So now that that's all nice and pretty, I'm going in with a different brush, and we're gonna do my crease. And I'm going to use Trendsetter to do my crease. Originally, I definitely decided, wanted this look to be way darker, but as soon as I started drawing up the concept art, I kind of realized that, so much of it would already be dark that making the eyeshadow a little lighter wasn't gonna hurt anybody. So we're just blending that out, just making things look pretty. Usually I would add like a smidgen of black into the crease as well, just to kind of help define it a little bit, but I'm honestly debating not to, just because of the ridiculous eyeliner that I'm planning on doing, and so I want as much of the eyeshadow that's showing to just be green. So I'm gonna use Cool Cat on the lid, on my lid, the lid of my eyes. That's what I was trying to say, and it just did not want to come out. I'm not honestly worrying about too much blending right here, right at the corner of my eye, just because I'm planning on, again, doing some pretty large wings. Just very large eyeliner, very e-girl-esque eyeliner. So I'm not worrying too much about blending that, and just kind of working more on the front of my eyes. The middle? The corners, that's the word I'm looking for. So now that I have my lid completely covered with that oil spill Cool Cat color, I'm gonna go and just do the bottom of my eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with probably mainly Trendsetter, because I'm probably just gonna use Trendsetter and just kind of somewhat messily go on the bottom of my eye, because I kind of want it a little bit out and about. So, got a little bit of green raccoon eye going. That's exactly what I want. So it works out for me. I'm just taking this and blending it downwards just a smidgen, nothing too crazy. That's all I need for that. Super simple, nothing, again, nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna grab my Galaxy Chic BH Cosmetic palette. I really love this palette because it has some of the prettiest colors in it. I'd lift it, but one of my friends tried to it doesn't look good, so it can't be lifted. It's kind of falling apart. Okay, so I'm gonna take this sparkly green color, because the names are no longer on this. I'm gonna go in with that. I'm just gonna take that to the corner of my eye. This is my favorite palette to use for the corner of my eye, because all of the colors are just gorgeous and so shiny. Like, it's probably the best shimmer palette that I possibly could own. That's what we have. God, look at how it shimmers. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I am gonna kind of do a little bit of blending out. Just a smidgen. Yeah, that's just a smidgen. Okay. So next, I'm gonna go into my eyebrows. So again, we're just sticking to green and black, and so the wig that I'm wearing for this is green, so I'm gonna be doing green eyebrows. Now, I know a lot of people have their opinions about how they do their colored eyebrows, and I've found that a lot of people do them a lot differently, and that people kind of switch between how they go about their eyebrows constantly. Like, literally everyone I know kind of does them differently. I know a lot of people who do the lipstick trick, and that really works for them. I don't personally like the lipstick trick. I don't know what it is about using like creams on my eyebrows, but I really hate the feeling, and I don't get the best results with it. And that also might be because my eyebrows are just really thick. Granted, right now they're bleached, but they are really thick, and so doing that doesn't work well for me. So what I prefer to do for my eyebrows is use eyeshadow, and I just use a blunt, I just use kind of a blunt brush for it and just go in. But yeah, typically I just use an eyeshadow for the first step and just see where the eyebrows are after that and see if I want to do more. I am not an eyebrow expert by any means. I actually really hate eyebrows. They are one of my least favorite things to do when it comes to makeup because I just don't get them. Let me expose myself real fast. I don't get them. I'm still learning. And a big part of why I'm still learning is because I have colored eyebrows, and that's just, it's a whole different game, in my personal opinion, of how you go about colored eyebrows versus other eyebrows, because it's just a lot easier to screw them up personally. If you don't feel that way, good for you. Good for you. I wish. Alright, so I actually really like this green that I currently have going on, but I do know that the wig that I'm using is a pretty dark green, so I am going to go in with this color pencil at the ends and just kind of darken it a smidgen with just light strokes. That was not a light stroke. Pencil? I haven't used this pencil a lot, and it's really soft. It's really soft. I think this is why I hate eyebrows so much, is the whole, they're not twins, they're sisters, and I make them secondhand cousins. So, I don't know, I don't think you guys even look like you're from the same family tree. Okay. Okay. So now that I have that all up in my eyebrows, I'm gonna go through with a little spoolie. I just have these like throwaway ones. Kind of need them for how many eyebrows things that I do, and I'm just gonna go through and do a blend. Okay, so there is my brows. This one's looking a little rough, but this one's really pretty, so you know, we'll just make sure that the wig covers this one. So eyebrows are good and we love to see it. So next is contour. So before I get into contour, I am going to, you know, get rid of the white on my face real fast. Contour time. So apparently I forgot that, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there's some blue and purple in there. I forgot to wash my brush from the last crazy contouring stuff that I did. Okay, so my contour is going to be kind of an interesting adventure because I'm doing a lot with it. And the reason is because I want kind of like a skeletal-ish look with this character. So we're gonna go a little crazy with the contour, just enough for me to kind of get that very skeletal look. This is basically just a base to go off of, and as you can see, I'm already going, it's already made my cheekbones very sharp, very Maleficent-esque, which is exactly what I am aiming for. So I'm using this kind of like forest, almost kind of, has like a little bit of a blue-green tint to it, which will be nice. So yeah, we're gonna use this. So now I am going under my chin. Again, I did say that I want like kind of like a skeleton look for this character. So I am going like right at my jawbone and going to pull that down just a bit too. So I'm doing this. So yeah, just going across my jaw, and like I'm gonna go over with this with black as well, so it really like, you know, defines that and kind of gives me like a floating head-ish kind of look, because that's what we're going for here. And yeah, so got that, got my forehead and all that all in. Okay. So before I continue with the rest of my contour, I want to get like my blush out of the way. And I'm saying blush because I'm not actually going to be in this sense properly blushing. Like I'm not going to be using pinks or oranges. I'm again using green to do this. I'm using this like super light green that has, it does have quite the sparkle to it, and I'm just hoping that helps. So let's go. There's that. I am gonna add just a smidgen. I'm not putting any new product on, and I'm just doing a little bit. I actually think that's too much, but it'll probably be fine for the fact of what I have planned later. So yeah, that's the blush that we have going right now. Moving away from Belladonna's Cupboard Cthulhu palette, I am then moving on to this, give me a second, Illuminatis, I don't know, palette designed by Isabel Bedoya. I think it's actually supposed, like, okay, so on the inside, it kind of has more of what it looks like it's supposed to be, and I think it's supposed to be Illuminati X Isa, like 3 different kind of words. So yeah. Oh well. Going in with Soul from this, which is just black, we're going in. I am starting at my temples to kind of make sure that those are deeper than the rest, and then just kind of blending out from there. This black is somewhat shimmery, and it's not very opaque, which is perfectly okay. I didn't want like this super deep black to just completely cover the green. I definitely wanted more of like a soft black. There we go. Kind of have, might bring, I might see where how the makeup's looking later, and I may or may not bring the green and black on my neck just slightly more down. So now that all of that contouring is done, we're going in and we're highlighting, and I'm using the Highlight Unicorns by Lime Crime. This is one of my favorite palettes. I think it's so pretty. I really love Lime Crime's highlighters. I think they're just super pretty. They're definitely not the most subtle, and I think that's what I'm about with them. So I'm kind of putting like quite a bit of highlight on my cheeks. Again, to kind of help with that more skeletal look, is we want like all of this to pop and bring out my cheekbones like crazy. Cool. Then I'm just gonna put a little bit on my forehead, go down my nose, chin. Okay. You think we're done with highlighting? We're not. because now we do my favorite highlight, and this is specifically my favorite highlight because I have a very defined Cupid's bow, and it is one of my favorite things about me. It's one of my favorite things. It's just so cute, and so I highlight the crap out of my Cupid's bow. Look at that. Look at how pretty. I literally love my Cupid's bow so much. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, so I needed to figure out how I wanted to go about this exactly, because I'm planning on using this giant thing of stencils to do the thorn thing across my my nose, and I had to figure out how I wanted to do it because this doesn't exactly bend around my face very well. I did debate on cutting it for a split second, but then I realized I don't know if I'm really willing to ruin this for that. I don't think I would. I think it'd be fine, but I want to risk it. So, and I don't even know if it would actually help. Plus, if I cut it too thin, the eyeshadow will just go above, which I'm already worried about right here. So hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it goes well and I don't screw anything up because I'm already this far. So for this, I pulled out the Illuminati X Issa palette again, and we're just gonna, okay, so what I want is, I want like one of these little frown spots to go over my nose because I just think it'll look better that way, and then I'm just gonna place it down the best I can. Wait, that didn't go well. Okay, so this is why it took me, this is why I had to re-figure out what I was doing, is because this is kind of a whole thing. So I'm getting a bunch, and we're just going across and down. Okay, so we're just gonna, so you may have realized that this is not even, that's all the way across and is kind of a thing. And then the other added thing that happened here is these little spots down here and right here. I managed to get the bottom of the rose right there, and then got the vines right there, which the rose I could possibly continue to incorporate. And you know what? I'm going to, because I already kind of know how I'm going to fix my screw up here, and I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to match that up the best I can. Did I flip this at one point? Okay, I'm going to go right there. And so basically I'm just going to hold it down right here.
Because I was so concentrated, I failed to explain that you want to use a patting motion for this. You do not want to brush or swipe, otherwise you'll get the color under the stencil.
And okay, so big reveal for this. Yeah, okay. So that turned out way better, and I am way happy with it. So now to fix the rest of my face. How I'm fixing this is literally to just go across, and then I'm going to bring it down. I'm just going to black out all of that. I'm a little sad it didn't work, because I really liked the idea of it, but I'm not really surprised it didn't work either, mostly because basically I saw when it was going downhill and was like, oh, well, don't know what to do. And I just accepted it and I went with it. So, I do like that you can still see some of the vines right here, and I think I'm going to keep that just because, like, you have the rose right here, and I think that'll look really good to kind of have those complementing each other right there. I think that's what we got going. Is very still sad that didn't work out, but I am actually going to also blacken my neck more now that this has happened. So that's what we have so far. So I'm actually an idiot. So I just realized how you could make this work without worrying about hitting these. Tape. I can't even believe I didn't think about this sooner, is that I could have just put tape right along this and not even worried about this hitting that. Then all I'd have to worry about is my stupidity of not lining up correctly, which is fine. Which, again, I immediately saw that happening. I think I just kind of said screw it because I already knew this was screwed. So, yeah, but tape. Now that I know how to do that, or what the solution is for that, I guess I'm gonna have to do either this makeup or another demon with this concept some other time. So the fun fact about the symbol is that it's actually using runes and overlapping them spells black rose, because this is my black rose demon. So that was my entire idea, and that's what I went with. So I'm gonna do a cool little thing before I do this. Is I'm gonna take the Cthulhu palette and get back that color. I'm gonna use the color that I used for the contour because it's like gone. And I'm gonna use that. So sometimes my concepts go really well, sometimes they do not. So with this eyeshadow, I'm basically just lining the makeup, or lining out the, oh, this is gonna make it really hard to talk. Lining out what the rune is. Okay, all of this will give it a nice, nice green outline under all the black. Now I'm gonna take some of my liner and we're just gonna go in and hope for the best. Very much got very just black right there, unfortunately, but like, I'm gonna go in a little bit and line this. Yeah. We got that. Okay, so I'm gonna go put my contacts in and I will be right back. Okay, I have my contacts in. They're a little crazy. I'll be fixing those probably constantly while filming TikToks, but oh well, that's okay. So I am liking this look a little bit more now that I have the contacts in, even with the few mess ups that I've made. Next thing that I like to do is tightline. So we got the tightline on. So the next thing is my eyeliner. I am super excited for this eyeliner. Also super nervous because I, plan on just making it obscenely large. So I'm gonna start with this side and we're just gonna go. So, one thing about eyeliner, depending on your eye shape, is so I have very hooded eyes. And so to do eyeliner on me is sometimes kind of, a feat of its own. And so how I like to do it, if I'm gonna do just a small one, is I follow the bottom. But for this one, because I wanted it to be so large, the best way I have found to do really thick, long wings like this. Is it even called a wing anymore at this point? Anyways, is to start in the middle of your eye and go out. Alright, now that I've cleaned it up, made it look all nice, we gotta do the other side. I had to do my eyeliner off camera because I couldn't see well enough right here to get it, all done. But yeah, here we are with this just long, and I'm so in love with it. I'm so about it. It's just obnoxious. I love it. So I have Glamnetic Kuromi from Hello Kitty. So I have her eyelashes from Glamnetic, and I freaking love them. They're obnoxious and large, and I love them. Very long. So we're gonna see how well I can do these in on camera. We'll find out. We might end up going off camera for this as well. But with Glamnetics, it is suggested that you put, I believe it's 3 to 5 coats or something like that. I can literally check here in 2 seconds. On before putting the eyelashes on to make sure that you have a good, solid, magnetic line for the lashes to attach to. Then afterwards, you just attach the lashes. I know a lot of people do them a lot differently. You can just apply them with your finger. Go you, you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Anyways, but if you're, not a wizard like me, I have to use this. I have to use this little eyelash applier. Otherwise I can't do it. I'm just useless. I don't think I actually have to curl these. These are insanely already curled. Yeah, I think I don't need to curl them because they're just insanely curled already. But what we do need to do is mascara, because mascara is just required. All that is left at this point is my lipstick and then getting dressed in everything. So I'm doing an ombre lip, so of course I've started with the black. Okay, so I am gonna add a little more black because I lost a little bit of it. God, this lipstick is beautiful. It's been a long time since I've used it. Fun fact, this is the Belladonna lipstick that like burned my lips in the past. They've changed. That's why I haven't worn it for a really long time, is that thought has just stayed in my head. But this is not the same one. That makes sense. This is same product, different bottle kind of thing. Is the first one that I got of this burnt my lips like crazy, but this one doesn't. So I guess they figured out that that it didn't go correctly and corrected the mixture. I do really like how pretty this is. I'm gonna have to fix my liner some more. But I just want to show the color. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I'm gonna set my lipstick because I really like this color. It looks really pretty. I'm glad that they changed the ingredients or the recipe for this lipstick, so now it no longer burns. It's a little sticky. Not crazy sticky, but it's a little sticky. And it's definitely a little sheer. And so I got it on my teeth. But yeah, it's a little sheer. And so I'm gonna set it and put another coat on it. Yeah, it's definitely still very sticky, but setting it will help hopefully keep it on my lips so that I don't have like super opaque lips. That honestly feels so much better. It feels so much more secure on my lips now. Finish off, because I lost a little bit of my ombre with that with this lipstick. So I'm just gonna I'm taking this brush and I'm just taking the end of it and I am being messy with this, that's on purpose. Kind of blended it a little bit into the lips, and now I'm gonna kind of do a little bit out. So this is everything that I plan on doing makeup wise. So I'm gonna go change, go put everything on, and I will be right back. Ta-da! And here we are, finished product. I feel so good right now. It, like, as much as the makeup went awry, I love it. I love how words. Let me try to express myself because I feel so good right now. One thing though, I have noticed that it's been a while since I've spoken with things, and so I'm gonna have to get used to that. But I love this. I love this look. I love how I feel. I love the rose. The rose turned out so good. I'm super psyched about this. I'm super happy. The wig looks amazing. The horns, the ribcage, everything just looks so good. I'm so psyched. And yeah, this is the finished product. This is my demon. If you follow this tutorial makeup and try it on your own, please tag me. I want to see it. I thank you so much for joining me today and watching me put this makeup on. I really hope you try it out. And if you liked it, leave a comment down below. If you want to, tune in for more, you want to see more, absolutely attack that subscribe button, respectively, of course. And if you're feeling really spunky, press that bell icon and get notified, you know, when it works, when I post a new video. And if you want to see more of my content, such as the TikToks that I'm going to be doing in this look, or check out my Instagram where I will have photos of this look, or Twitter where I just randomly talk about things. All of that will be in the description box below, and you can follow me on there, any of those. Thank you again. Until next time, bye bye!